if you fail to honor your social, moral, and financial obligations in the house, you throw the whole family into bankruptcy. Son or Banso, say one you say, Ubebukun, Akrokun, Afren is the Mura. Said Sarah Fred, Nikunu, Abraham, and Niji Pia, what they mean to us on Sada Kanda. How to relate well with your spouse, how to stay beautifully with your husband, and how to live happily with your wife. Now, when we go to the social media, we often hear that the white man brought the Bible to deceive Africa, and I'm saying very good. And then not got the Bible no brain, no munyansa papa because why man a betimia especially a member and check no money beji no omubedo konna men seven amema Abraham dinin konna men now kawo Sira 26 what the Bama Bia would do Boni and Indian money in Piano only twice his age. And those statements are worthless deceits that have been handed over by the spirit of human nature that can only be contained by people who do not know God. You cannot talk about successful marriage without making reference to how God instituted or the institution of marriage in the Garden of Eden between Adam and Eve by the Supreme Being God. And when you go Genesis chapter 1 verse 27, or he created them male and female. Myself I'm different over. To say so be pastor of the church no one church and near my didn't quite get about so right or any one hand answer into be part of the church our one and was shaka clubby not our in features our tea intermediate free has in the airback. 2:18 was say it was not good for a man to stay alone, so he made a suitable companion, which is the lady. Now there be a kind of platform to say, fashion trim the young men who want to marry that, the woman you want to marry, who punko to get who soon they promise engagement on Libra. Libra, so titi ya or blood of Paman. And we'll see Genesis chapter 2 verse 24 say, a man will leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one. Now if you say when you go pon and you say, "Yemfa pepaya any boyfriend won't any one foot." And then they will say, when your body bema every woman one body, one of the fundamental serious mysteries of creation that God ever handed over to man, that you and I we cease to know. And even to Nakupon, as our ending true for companionship, for procreation, and for redemption. Sanema mi saying, no, the minister say a sentence so pa, ye shemu kenano, I obey Yamaya Pie and your father. So now go punch a shower and or body bema. Say ya, ye kita hudi, ye da sitema brabono, ye been dear Nico. Son, ya can now ye byproducts. Our byproducts. One the big one agenda byproduct. Emma byproduct. So Ubenamu Kunsuna Benyanije, offense Unamu Kunsuna Benyajuma. Na benya butrako na benya dadem na benya ka senyon ko famu nyimu ya ya mikike nyina nya dwuma da obi say sex nti na wari na so aka bi to me there obi kunu be mama di papa the whole world no bad man ni pa but the never would di mighty be no na ni agina sitran da oba be so Yakobon born ni be ma so da then so say we still ni matna kasa yo man on me ma ti say awianfo me kententi no be be oni benante na ni agye sister oni sika oni ba ne kasa de the reason why most marriages break down is because baby go home faith or no better one way ya utinebo obemu ani agye antenu ti ma bebra one na bi but the character the subi e woni timoti no they fail to give cognizance of that and now they have failed as couples as a married woman. Dear Mabel Coffin, you, but Fatu Tim said, Bemo be Tim Como, or Power no Becassa, Akakasa there, a moon young pow, a sin bidia. Now I say, Babu quotation me, was so when I go point to how to me person. And besides that, about verse 13. Was submitting the money was I determined that I will examine and study all things that are done in this world. Now me diminyasa ni me share se ma hwehwe na ma tiase enyama onyankopon ye wo so ase. What has God created for us on this earth? But even was God has made a miserable faith upon man. Onyankopon do how to nipa ma so say ye mebre. Aya karate. Christian or Senkafoma, a tiba, Simu Dumiansa. That new quotation when I'm seeing a son of a dear Ben Timuapa, a dear Ben Adibacrono, the institution of marriage in the Garden of Eden between Adam and Eve, the beginning of marriage for man. After just in the book of John chapter 2, verse 23 to 24. Jesus said, before he even entered the world, from wherever he was, in the days of old, he knew what was in man. So he never put himself down for man. And he did not wait for someone to tell him about what man was or is. Or say, I and my father are one. Or no prano, was say one family one to me person. Into years, was see a family to me person. What can our Jeremiah 17:9 was who can understand the human heart? There's nothing so deceitful. It is difficult to heal that heart. And Nyakopon body, but being what who said the Pakuma. Emuna nyame hunu na wo na yare ne nipa kuma yare no oni dot bi no be masasa yare ne da. What must say? Jeremiah 8:9 no was here or dada wo o si pe na o dada wo de oja tu no so no se o pe no so dada a mystery. One of the biggest mystery ever God has given to man is marriage. In him, on penny down. Now, one new deity or the Kawanis of Vanessa. Obano Swaja to Ayaboko. The most expensive humility. Say what the Kawanis I'm not a baby man. Twisted word. Intimacy. Adi we are saying. Who be bottom one day. I will slit. I will say bet me at two bedroom. I say the person whom you love. I whom now whom we now surrender on one. Bow down. I will now bottom. Ben also done on some pen. And I was no bad, I was on pen. On also who I know bottom. who sound about the ground one, no, just what it send also on him, you also know, so what is it? What are we up to? What are we up to? Into a bar, they say, if you ever receive a wedding ring from a man you do not have feeling for, then your parents will prepare to see your naked dead body in front of their house on one beautiful Sunday morning because he will shoot you dead. When you say now, look, I say, some marriages have been contracted not on heartfelt desire. Obisi odon ye bedia da. Enu tinye ha no. Because wale bia odon ni mu odon. Onyamo, esikamo, ehunchemo, obani ari o, obani titi o, be ma no ehu bibi to chima bia ba no gas ahine nim na me madi face of giti o. You don't care. Tina Mary Costa Elizabeth Tana John the Baptist or share Elizabeth Jemusunisia or who Yesu no or Bonimwase in the belly of Elizabeth, showing telling the whole world say Papa no mean Timmy standing in Pabwa on showing love and showing humility for his master. Sometimes it's very difficult to stay with your own brother or sister in the same house. Union power will even tell from sometimes they don't see eyeball to eyeball with the other. And I'm going to say, would you and no be only need that and what time for the rest of your life? And here is you. How can you get the right partner? This is one of the mysteries of life and a difficult question to ask. It takes the grace of God. Because we need anything. And once we shout me now. So very soon grim. Say the all cannot swim the nobody knows. In Punyame kwa and the map there. But so we Yesua. Say what put that your door son. Ultimate so about papa. Between our anything see like I say, we are open what the word about papa. Emma Bena pa na come along when we are in. If you fail to get the right choice, you will forever suffer for the rest of your life. When you just say that, so when you papa found mama opa, any that. In the Job 3:1-25, I say, after the Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth, the day he was born, and the day conception took place in the belly of his mother, he cursed that day. He said, may the day of my birth perish. Do you know why I'm saying this? Now, let me tell you. Some ladies have cursed the day a man knelt down, a man cried, a man laid flat on the floor and issued him, offered him a promised ring. Okay, so because or the promising ring nation now obuko to be no other from far. When you say film come, afford me go do film let the woman or pan or do or banner fast one after wedding. I'm telling you. You regret. In one of Barney Becker, and then we do it there. A blind TV can share promise to be sharing Yaw Owusu. Let me say, baby. Say more than that. And then, our baby brings a Jawabu. In the spiritual realm, it's a collab marriage. But if you see physically, you say, obeying the Kun number one thing. Just about to be over. One in the number one thing, I think you have a no casino. None is that at all. Go and read Jeremiah 9, 8 and 9. Jeremiah 9, 8 and 9. Go and read. Remember the day he knelt down, both man and a woman, and the right rib. Oba ben na ye don fin padwa born. Ben ma ben in fin padwa ye de born. It's easy to get. It's not easy to get. It takes the Lord. One of the mysteries of life. Una mara kwesi akamfo maware no. Udo mo so eba papa, eba kwesi akamfo. Wo do kosuku papa. And maybe the be bia kosuku nene opod ma ko trabia ba. E bo to for me. In the same vein, a member of the Marco School, I was psychiatric hospital, on William Levy. Our year, and Dini Pebia could do the best on do. And be any agent in Sura, who papa. Here at Tabani, at Akakra, ye some dako, ye won dako, on 20 when we be but Baku or Bebiako, Egypt, Bakus or Bakus de or Bebiswako, for example, a ice room. Tell me not near the form when you get any question. You ask why. Do you know something? Some people do not consider what really is marriage. Obviously, what is our idea about maybe 20, 22, 23 years and what without considering the factors that combine to make a healthy and a successful marriage. Maybe was what you need. Your love, commitment, respect, trust, financial consideration, and then communication. And it is so. What am I saying? Commitment. What am I saying? Send a man na Bema so pebble, Sean. Bema so bows or pebble, Sean. It may say, a dear any big dark will be as bad. So Bema near Bema person in Gunia, and why you friends selfish. Don't attempt. No matter how rich he is, no matter how honorable his people are, don't venture. And to marry a man who is greedy and selfish is equal to giving yourself to the most high Almighty Satan. I'm telling you. Because 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. And now 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Because we're born some papa. He doesn't care about your needs. Not that person, he will not allow you to work. Even your phone, you don't use phone in the house. Why do you want to feel? And you are selfish. Or something greedy. Don't know, and this out. So, I still cigar. Papa be American artist or a film actor. President before time of Bagana was you must be careful. And one can also say, but you can't be too careful. But you can be Rome was not built in a day. But if you look at it closely, a small room was built in a day. So you can be careful in a small way. That you can do away with those people. And you can be married to a bad person. And what they be from? You can marry to a bad person. In the book of Luke chapter 6 verse 17, or say, I chose 12 disciples, and one of them was a devil. God and Jesus Christ chose Judas, a devil, and he said it in Luke chapter 17. And there was he had a purpose for choosing Judas, the devil. But you don't have any purpose for selecting a devil husband or a devil wife. You don't have any purpose, okay? And the kind or say coffee and more power. Now say when you sugar and then more from one, and they had the beautiful taste. Our when you're bar, you don't think about born, and when you're bad man, you don't think about one. Mammy, I want to be from and snow need 20 years. And now we are not even up to 30 years. Oh, mommy, when you are a or 70 years, or what are they of 25, but worried for 40, 60 something years, and he's still happy because she met your father. Your father has been consistently a very right and a true partner. But you were not lucky. If you are given opportunity to choose between health, good health, and wealth, and good luck, I entreat you to choose good luck, because it embodies, it encompasses everything God has created. Oh, good luck. You never meet a horrible man or horrible woman. You never. The spirit of nature will direct you. Or say, how do you relate with your partner? You can never relate well with your partner without communication, easy communication. And they are paramount. Ubebu bema, ubedo bema, ubedro wasiama bema, ubedo you bibia no kasa. Communication, like I said, or don't free wa and no net twice, because entiasio your friend example, music assemble, so radio, say be no communication. Only pakasa, any Hindi, only team, though you will not be able to appreciate everything, but in a small way, you'll be able to know them. In a very small, in a minute way, through communication, you can know them. Effective communication, that will make a happy marriage. You say, Obama, what the answer of a dog. Now, and not one make us say, and what they say, bar, because if you read the book of Mark chapter 12, verse 29, was in love that was say, commandment, yes, is that for you to ban you. Or say, love the Lord your God with all your heart, your strength, your mind, and your soul. And the next appreciable, important command, man, that God, this God gave to us, is love your neighbor as yourself. And Mona, love your wife, Intimacy, the natural propensity to love a wife is far greater and held in a higher esteem than the natural propensity to respect your wife. Obey say, Master Mate, you will Master Mate. Yes, our master knows power, but who don't do papa that and never be brave in intimacy. There is an artificial dichotomy, between marriage on the social media and marriage in the Bible, biblically. There's a natural, there's a humanly dichotomy. Because over social media, or choir software being social commentators, we see a fast one, and you're far 1 billion% different from what the Bible talks about. How couples should relate with each other. Out of four, send the akuko. Ninamude enya ne ntakraso no sana oba obu ade. The respect a woman has for ne and yet the natural beauty, it is the inner beauty that the Bible talks about. The person may catch a tearful now say, Obama, who are roba, rock of family free never pardon my maintain. And Shannon Yayadie say, and yes, he can, and anywhere. And can't you sell my Yaduma? The beard never to Obama. Self-inflicted odd imaginations, negative imaginations. I'm a member of some come to on feel that time because I'm an Yaduma. In Tibet, I'm much about the entire house. But be a cowshell management and can then cover matter for be beard to see and then you may be to talk for man and that man watch for man now be nearly that's what said the money be good but it man say you say a man bad man also out of form but money a do ma can a man be brain one we any year to the year come to children come to be you a man can create be the deep body be man or didn't you know about so Intino, do what is right as a man. Do what is right as a man. Because if you fail to honor your social, moral, and financial obligations in the house, you throw the whole family into bankruptcy. Saa na ọbaa nso sɛ wɔanyɛ wɔadwene sɛ wobɛbu kunu akorɔkorɔ kunu afrɛ ne sɛ miwura sɛdeɛ Sara frɛ ne kunu Abraham deɛ a anigye bia wawade bi nso nso sɛ bɛka da so afa ho braseɛ ne mu wokɔfa ahantam bra no de sɛ mede yɛn kama sɛ medeɛ mentimi sɛ obi ase medeɛ mentimi ɛmfa ne deɛ no obuo ma bɛma ware no a nso anything that calls for happiness and a woman dignity, you will never also have it as a married woman. So always the two of you, there must be what I call mutuality. The moment you begin to come together as couples. As I say I'm for any day, I don't see the reason why marriage can ever work for two people. There will always be gaps and lapses between the two of you.